What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and to the Stanley Cup playoffs with the Vegas Golden Knights. In the past episode, we made a blockbuster move. We traded Marc-Andre Fleury to the Edmonton Oilers for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, our new number one center. We needed depth in the center position, and we got it. Now we have Robin Lehner along with Oscar Donsk in net. Robin Lehner on a very solid contract. He's making $5 million for 5 years as a starting goaltender at 87 overall. I'm really happy with that move. Nugent Hopkins is definitely going to help out that top six in the power play. So starting off against the San Jose Sharks, we finished the year with 92 points. So we're basically the last team to make it into the Stanley Cup playoffs. Buffalo Sabres won the President's Trophy. The Sharks won the Pacific. They were 5th in the NHL. So we're going to be playing against the San Jose Sharks here in the Stanley Cup playoffs. So I'm going to take a look quickly at their lines. And I'm going to look at Buffalo's lines while I'm at it, because they had like over 110 points, I think. Hall, Eichel, and Olsen, Reinhart, Stahl, Skinner, Gergensen's Ryder, Okposo, Lazar, Eakin, Thompson. So pretty much the identical teams they have in real life. So you got Middleton and Miller scratch. Defense, you got Dahlin, Ristolainen, McCabe, Montour, Yoki Haru, and Irwin. And in net, they got Almar, 83 overall. So on paper, I mean, you wouldn't be thinking it's necessarily a team that's going to be winning the President's Trophy, but with the sim, you never know. So let's take a look at our opponents here. The rivalry between Vegas and San Jose is going to start off right away. Hurdle, Couture, Sorensen, Marlowe, Kane, Meyer, Nito, Donato, Gambrell, Sumala, Litnov, and LeBanc. So honestly, our forward group matches up very nicely with them. No longer have Joe Thornton now with the Leafs. Vlasic and then Erik Karlsson, Brent Burns on his second pairing. So honestly, apart from those three, not a lot on defense. In goal, they got Dubnyk and Jones. They still got the same goaltending tandem they have in real life right now, which is very solid. Similar to how we had Fleury and Leonard to start the year. So starting it off in San Jose is the Battle of the Pacific. San Jose versus Vegas. Here we go. Starting it off in the Sharks Arena, the Shark Tank as they call it. After one, it is 3-3. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a barn burner. And Nugent Hopkins, that's why we traded for him. 2 goals in the first on Dubnyk. Donato, Couture, and Marlowe on Leonard. Stone gets one, which is I like to see. This may be a crazy series, guys. Period number 2. 4-4, LeBanc and Shea Theodore. Maybe future Norris Trophy winner. Let's go into the third, slow simulate it. Oh my goodness, this series is going to be intense. 5-on-4 power play, and we kill it off. The Knights versus the Sharks, this is going to be insane. 5-on-4 power play, we cannot capitalize on it. Only a few minutes left. It's game 1 of the playoffs going into overtime. And yes, it is. So it is actually 20-minute period. So I'm not going to really go into overtimes too often. Maybe moving forward, I'll put it to a slower time. So let's just slow simulate the OT, see if we can get ourselves a win. We actually kill off a 5-on-3 power play in OT, then a 5-on-4 power play. Oh my goodness, the boys are taking penalties at will here. 45 shots for the Sharks. Leonard has made 42 saves so far. Almost 50 shots. Oh my goodness, we're going into OT number 2. You know what? It's the Stanley Cup playoffs, but I would like to jump into it, but it's 20-minute periods, so I don't want to be sitting here all day. And we get a win. Alec Martinez, short-handed goal in overtime. Just like everyone predicted. Alec Martinez, short-handed in OT. The playoff hero. That is unbelievable. Oh my goodness. I mean, Alec Martinez does have a flair for the dramatic. Big overtime goal with the LA Kings to win their Stanley Cup against the Rangers. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, that was a game and a half. That was pretty intense. Game number 2, starting off in the first with a 2-1 lead. Pacioretty and Stone, the big guys are stepping up. Speaking of big guy, Brent Burns with a power play goal. Period number 2, it is 4-2 for Vegas. Let's go. Alex Tuch and Mark Stone. Evander King gets one for them. Let's simulate the third period here. See if we can hold on to that lead. We're not shooting a lot, but Robin Lehner is proving to be the number 1 goaltender in Vegas that we needed. He's shutting down the Sharks. He's doing phenomenal out there. And Alex Pietrangelo, a new addition to the Vegas Golden Knights with a big goal. It's 5-2, and that's going to be the end of this game. big 5-2 win for the Vegas Golden Knights. And just like that, we're up 2-0. We're heading to the desert. We're heading to Las Vegas here at our home barn. And let's get a big stranglehold on the series. Let's get a big first period. I want 2 goals. And no, 1 from the Sharks. Sumola, bottom 6. I think it was on the 4th line. Period number 2, 2-1 for the Sharks. Cody Glass gets his first goal in the Stanley Cup playoffs, I believe. That's good for him. And then Sumola gets another goal. A big game for Sumola. Let's see if we can claw ourselves back into this one. We're shooting a lot more than previous games. And now Evander Kane makes it 4-1. So we drop our first game at home. And I mean, if the trend continues that the away teams always win, we're probably going to win this series because Sharks have home ice advantage. So let's see what happens here. Going into game number 4. Win, and it's a 3-1 series lead. Lose, and we're tied 2-2. This is a big game. Period number 1, 1-0. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, the new guy. Period number 2, they tied. Patty Marleau, the veteran. All right, jumping into the third period. They're out shooting us once again. San Jose shooting the puck a lot, but our defense and goaltending is what has kept us into this series. Definitely very, very strong part of our team. And Jonathan Marchessault, he gets a big goal there, making it 2-1 in the third. And that is going to be it. 3-1 series lead for the Vegas Golden Knights. All right, we got one more win to go. We got to win 1 of the next 3. Oh, shoot, I accidentally skipped past that game, but we lost. All right, gotta calm down with the simulation. So it's a 3-2 series lead. Now OT loss against the Sharks. Game number 6 here back in Vegas. And Marchessault with a power play goal within the first 2 minutes of the game. He wants to get out of this series. And then Donato with a big goal to simulate the first 2-2. Nugent-Hopkins, he's been pretty clutch for us in these playoffs on the power play. Period number 2. And it's 5-3. Marchessault, and then Stevenson with a couple of goals there. There you go. That's what you like to see, some depth scoring. It's heading to the third period. 6-3, Alex Tuch, and it's a touchdown. Brett Burns scores again. This is going to be a crazy game like game number 1. Donato makes it 6-5. You got to be kidding me. 11 goals and 6-6. Dylan Gambrell, and it's a 12-goal game. Both teams have a touchdown right here. This is absolutely insane. Game 6, 7-6. Oh my God, what is going on with Robin Leonard? And then 8-6. Oh my God, the Sharks score 5 unanswered goals in the third period. Well, that's a collapse. I mean, you look at what the Sharks did when they had that big 5-minute power play against the Vegas Golden Knights a few years ago. I think history's repeating itself. But here we go. Our backs against the wall. Game number 7, winner go home in San Jose. We're the away team. And Riley Smith with a big goal right off the bat. That's what you like to see. Now keep the lead. We got to keep pushing here. We're out shooting them. Power plays left and right, literally. Sorensen with a goal literally on the crease. Wow, it's just going to be insane. Game number 7, Vegas, San Jose. This is big time hockey right here. So 1-1 after 1, jumping into the second. And Dylan Gambrell once again with a goal for the Sharks. Their depth scoring has been big for them. All right, so ending the second period down 2-1. We got to have a huge third period. This is the most important period of the year. And Jonathan Marchessault steps up, part of the leadership group. There you go. You love to see it. 2-2 now. A big goal from Jonathan Marchessault and William Karlsson on the power play. But then Patrick Marleau comes right back. The veteran, he still got gas in the tank. And it's a 3-3 game going into the end of the third period in Game 7. And Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, thank you, Edmonton. The trade that won us the series. There you go. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins on the power play wins us the series. Alex Tuch with the empty netter. That's what you love to see, guys. A trade that wins you a playoff series. And the Vegas Golden Knights are off to round number 2. That was one of the craziest series I've ever simulated in NHL franchise mode. Wow. Marchessault with 12 points in 7 games. That was insane. So we're facing off against the Calgary Flames. So it looks like it's Toronto, Boston out east. That's going to be a fun series for sure. So let's take a look at the mighty Calgary Flames. Let's take a look at the Calgary Flames line. So they got Gaudreau, Lindholm, Tkachuk on the first line. Backlund, Monahan, Levo, Ryan Bennett, Dubé, Simon, Nordstrom, and Mangiapane. So not a lot different. I think it's pretty much the same lineup as had in real life. Giordano, they got Tanev as well there. Anderson and Hanifin, Valimaki and Petrovic. Pretty solid team all around. Markstrom and Riddick. So I think it's pretty much the identical team as they have in real life. Maybe a couple of guys that are different, but very, very similar. 41, 29, and 12. So they had a similar record to us. We beat the Sharks, which were 5th in the NHL. So I'm sure we can beat the Calgary Flames if we put our full effort into it. Again, we're going to have not home ice advantage for the playoffs, but here we go in Calgary, Alberta. Period number 1, 1-1. So Johnny Gaudreau and Braden McNabb, you got to go from the back end. After 2, it is 2-1. William Carrier on Markstrom. Let's see if we can finish it off in the third period against the Calgary Flames. They're out shooting us, not a lot of shots, but Alex Tuck, there you go. He tucks it in. See what I did there? All right, Vegas 3-1 with 10 minutes to go. See if we can hold on to this lead against Calgary in game number 1. I'm just going to simulate the end of the third. Oh, no, I'm not going to let it go. Never mind. Mangiapane. And, wow. So, Chris Tanev decides to put us into OT with 35 seconds left in the game. All right, 35 shots, and Johnny Gaudreau wins it in OT. Oh, my goodness. That was a game we needed to win. We blow it late in the third period. And Calgary gets a 1-0 series lead. It looks like Henderson is in the playoffs. They beat the goals in the first round. San Diego goals, and then they're facing off against the Colorado Eagles. After 1, it is 1-1. Nugent Hopkins, once again, you'll have to see it. After 2, no goals. Let's simulate the third period here. 2-1, Anderson scores on Leonard. Come on, boys. We're out shooting them 32-20. Come on, we got to get a goal or two against Jacob Markstrom right here. Come on, boys. Come on. We only have 8 minutes to go. It's going down to the wire. Can we force OT? No. Nordstrom scores it in Nugent Hopkins, but it's too little too late. We're down 0-2 against the Flames. That's pretty bad. All right, boys. We got home ice advantage right now. Let's show him what we do in Vegas. No, nice in home power play goal. Let's simulate the first 2-1. Anderson and Ryan Reeves. After 3-2, we take the lead. William Karlsson and Max Pacioretty. I'm just going to simulate the third period. Oh my goodness, 6-5. Wow. Oh man, I was not expecting our defense and Robin Leonard to let in this many goals, but don't want to get swept. Not in year number 1 of this franchise mode. Even if we lose, I want to put up a fight. Come on, boys. Period number 1, 1-1. Can we pull off a reverse sweep? Period number 2, still 1-1. It's maybe the last period of the year unless we score. 5-4 power play. They're all shooting us by like twice as much. Oh my goodness, this is insane. 2-1, Max Pacioretty. All right, so we still got life right here. Only 7 minutes to go. Can we hold on to the lead of power play? All right, so we force a game 5. No. Oh my goodness. Mangiapane with 41 seconds to go. So once again, for a second time in this series, you blow a late third period lead. They have a 5-on-3 in overtime. We kill it off. 46 shots. Can we pull off the upset here? Because it looks like Calgary is definitely the favorite. Come on, only 5 minutes to go in the OT period. All right, so it looks like Calgary Flames score with 13 seconds left, and they sweep us. Oh, that's awful. I mean, look at game number 1, game number 4. Those games should have been won. Late third period collapses when we were leading, so we're definitely going to have to improve our team the offseason here. Nugent Hopkins had 14 points in the playoffs, so he was our best player. Marchessault also 14, Pietrangelo with 11. So we're going to have to hopefully improve our team in the offseason here, because I want to go to a deep playoff run next year. Hopefully, this team is definitely built that they can go far. 9 save percentage, 900, and 334 goals against, which is not great. I was hoping to see better numbers from Leonard for sure. Gonna take a look at the Henderson Silver Knights. They actually finished the year with 87 points. Payne Krebs doing really well right here. Maybe we can get a Calder Cup, you never know. Just gonna simulate the rest of the series here pretty quickly. So we beat the Colorado Eagles facing off here against the Iowa Wild here. All right, so looks to be the Western Conference Final. 2 wins, 3 wins to be up 3-1. See if we can close it off against the Wild. There you go. So we actually beat the Iowa Wild here 4-1. Let's simulate a few games until the final. So we're facing off against the Utica Comets in the Calder Cup playoff final. All right, so Vancouver, Vegas, their AHL affiliates are facing off against each other. So we're up 2-1. Game number 4, a loss. There's now 2-2 here. Game number 5, can we get a win now? We're down 3-2 in the series. Can we force a game 7? We can. All right, I'm actually going to slow sim this one. Game number 7 of the Calder Cup Finals in the Year 1 simulation of the Vegas Golden Knights franchise mode. Let's go, Henderson. Period number 1, down 2-1 against the Utica Comets. Period number 2 here. Simulate 4-2. Oregon and Leccession on DiPietro. Simulate the third period here. Coghlan on DiPietro with a quick goal. All right, Henderson, Silver Knights, let's go. We got ourselves a Calder Cup in Year 1 simulation. It's not a Stanley Cup, but nevertheless, I'm still happy about it. Taking a look at those nice jerseys they have, similar to the Vegas Golden Knights, but I really, really like them. That nice horse knight logo on the front. So I'm going to go computer versus computer and finish this one off.
Settles things down and gets control of it once again.
Oh, and there's a nice shot there from Lewis. And I noticed that I realized this is actually the inaugural season of the Henderson Silver Knights in the American Hockey League. So it's pretty cool if they would win in their first season, kind of like the Colorado Avalanche won in their first season when they moved from the Quebec Nordiques. And the Henderson Silver Knights in their inaugural season are 2021 Calder Cup champions. Well, it isn't the Stanley Cup, but I sure am happy that our AHL team has one that shows just how much depth we have with good prospects. Peyton Krebs, he didn't win with Team Canada in the World Juniors, but he won with Henderson. He has a Calder Cup, and he's going to be moving up to the NHL almost certainly, as well as the Nicholas Hag. We'll see what other prospects can grow, see if we can get more guys up in the NHL. With the limited cap space we have, it'd be really nice to have some guys on entry-level contracts who can have some good depth on our team. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the future with the Vegas Golden Knights. This is fantastic. Calder Cup, year number 1. So the Boston Bruins actually won the Stanley Cup. So the Boston Bruins, 10 years after winning their Stanley Cup in 2011, win it in 2021. Carolina wins the draft lottery. Montreal number 2, Columbus, Edmonton. Let's look at draft lottery results. Taking a quick look now at the retired players as well. See if there's any big names. So Marian Hossa, Zetterberg, of course, Gabrick, Kessler, Watt, Stafford, Molson, Boychuk. Taking a look at goaltending. No goaltender retires this year. So let's take a look at the awards here. Zetterberg is actually now a scout, which is pretty cool. So as for the awards, Boston won the Stanley Cup. Buffalo actually won the Presidents. Boston won against the Calgary Flames, so we nearly lost against the Stanley Cup champions. Art Ross is Nathan MacKinnon, which is actually my pick to win it in real life. Hart goes to Kucherov. Unfortunately, he's going to miss the season. Norris goes to Erik Karlsson. That's fantastic for him. Lady Bing to McKinnon. And the Calder, Alexis Lafreniere. There you go. Conn Smythe goes to Brad Marchand. Vasilevsky with the Vezina as well. So William M. Jennings. Bill Masterton goes to Murphy. Jack Adams to the Wild coach. Ryan O'Reilly wins to Selke. Ted Lisi to Kucherov. And the Rocket actually goes to Brad Marchand. Now, I just realized that I actually forgot to look at the league scoring. I apologize for that. I'm going to look at that right now. I usually do so after every year, but there's Nathan MacKinnon with 100, Marchand with 94. He had 54 goals. Kucherov there. Eric Stahl with a huge year, 93 points at 36. Larkin with 92. Ovi there, 51 goals to 91. McDavid, 91 points. So, wow. Brad Marchand wins the Maurice Rocket Richard Trophy. I'm sure that's his first of his career. Matthews there, McDavid, a lot of big names. Hornquist actually had a big year. Goaltending, Carter Hart, 42, 21, and 2 with 8 shutouts, a 915 and a 266. Vasilevsky won the Vezina, but would have given it to Carter Hart, to be honest. Henrik Lundqvist, wow, 39 years old, a big year for the Washington Capitals as far as defensemen go. Karlsson there, Doughty with a big year. Quinn Hughes as well. So I'm looking at rookie skaters. It's only 2. I don't know if this is like a glitch or something, but rookie goaltender, only 1 as well. Right, that's pretty interesting. I'm gonna refresh it because I was looking to see how many points Lafreniere ended up with. Probably that was a glitch because it only showed 2 rookies. So let's try it again. Rookie skaters, wow, only shows 2 guys. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go like directly see the Lions and the New York Rangers next year and see how many points Lafreniere have. But let's take a look quickly at the picks that we have as well. So this is the draft class. You got Atu Ratu is going to be number 1 overall. It seems a lot of guys here aren't actually scouted. Taking a look if there's any gems or busts. So we have one at 80 overall and one at 58. So I'm definitely going to pin those guys to take a look at them. Any late round steals. Dylan Gunter here, guaranteed medium lead at number 10. Ruslan Haas at 20. So he has some later guys that could potentially be elite. I'm going to take a look quickly, see how many picks we have as well. So we have pick number 16. So we have the first round pick, second. So we got 2 picks in the second round. We actually have pick number 16. So let's take a look here at the draft class real quick. Once again, see at number 16 what we could potentially get. See if there's anything that could be interesting for us. So we could take Brett Harrison, could take Francesco Pinelli, one of those guys as well. We could actually trade down and get Ruslan Haas. Potentially could be elite. He's 3 years away though, but he's 17. You never know, maybe interview this guy. We'll see what happens when we're into the draft, which will be the next episode. We'll see what happens in the draft, which will be the next episode. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like. I would appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss out on any episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.